Hello and welcome to Magic Mondays episode 10 on the 7th of March 2010. We're back here in the normal place instead of being at either Alton Towers or Dan presenting it. Just like to say thanks for Dan for presenting episode 8. I wasn't here, my computer had gone wrong so I couldn't really do it. So yeah, Dan stepped in for me and done Magic Mondays episode 8 for me. Last week we was at Alton Towers with Sean. Probably one of our worst shows yet, but probably one of the funniest. So yeah, we had fun filming that show. Sorry it weren't better, but this week we're back to normal, so we're going to crack on with the news from Merlin theme parks and attractions. Well, first up in the news this week, we've got some major news that the Alton Towers 2011 map has been released. So if you want to see it, it's just up there. No, just up there. Nearly got that wrong. Yeah, it's just up there. You can have a little look at the new map. If you want a better view of it, you can head over to our forums. There'll be a picture of it on there. Completely new redesign for the 2011 season. I have to say I don't like it. It's way too confusing for say someone that's never been to the park before and actually needs to use the map to get around the park. You'd just be lost because like Air is where 13 normally is and Rita's apparently over the top of Cloud Cuckoo Land and Oblivion's facing completely the wrong way. So, you know, map wise it's crap, but graphically wise, or graphical wise, it's really good map. Looks really good that way, but any other way. Yeah, so there's the new map. Looks alright. Hopefully it should be coming out in the Sun on Wednesday, like a full size of it, along with the second token for the Sun free entry tickets. One came out on Saturday, the other one is coming out Wednesday or Tuesday, along with the 2011 map. Yeah, that's it for Alton Towers and the maps. Another thing is that the Legoland Discovery Centre in Manchester is getting a new ride for the 2011 season called Merlin's Apprentice. I think it's not going to. It's apparently a bit of a roller coaster, flat ride thing, but basically you sit on the side of a tower and it rotates up while you're pedaling and there's stories happening. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, that's it for the news. Now we're going to head over to the site news. Well, in the site news this week we've got loads of off-ride videos coming from Alton Towers, all being edited by Dan. Yeah, we've got Nemesis and Oblivion on so far. There's Air, Sonic Spinball and a few others still to come online, along with a load of Thought Park ones from the media day, which will all be there filming along with the meet. There's going to be, I think there's about 5 or 6 of us all heading there for the media day to see Storm Surge, so obviously there'll be a video for Storm Surge. And also there's some more new, well, some new site updates coming up over the next few months, including new park guides and a brand new nerd section for all your nerding needs to have a little look at that. So that's all coming up very soon. Now we're going to head over to Yorvu. 3 weeks ago in Yorvu I asked you, what do you think to LC12's plans? So this is a little bit out of date, but we'll still say them. Mike44 says LC12's plans, which look like they're tying in with 2012 apparently being the end of the world, like the 2012 movie for example. Good looking ride from the plans. Thought needs more really tall rides. Thought Park Bandit 123 says LC12, the plans that all the theme park and Merlin Mania community have waited for being on the theme, and as it looks so nice, let's hope Thorpe live up to these plans, because as we know Thorpe, they say they're going to do hugely themed rides and it turns out to be a pile of crap. Pen 50 GICP, looking forward to seeing their versions of the ride and seeing how the theming goes well with the ride. Mr. Rickroll 321, I can't wait to see the construction of LC12. By looking at the plans it will be a good but short ride, just like Stealth. Thrill Seeker Matt says LC12 plans look amazing. Hopefully all of the planned theming will actually appear on the final ride, unlike some previous projects. The Small Funny Guy 1 says I think LC12 will be amazing, and Resource Man says LC12 equals nuke-tastic. Anyway, this week I'm going to be asking you, what do you think to Alton Towers' new 2011 map? So you can either email them to me at sam@merlinmania.com, you can post a comment below, put it on our forums, or or find us on Twitter and Facebook. Now we're going to head over to the final part of this week's show, Tip of the Week. This week's Tip of the Week is a very simple tip. Basically, I do know a few people that have been to theme parks that don't have an annual pass. They go and park up in the car park and then they forget to buy their car parking ticket from the exit of the park. Please remember to do that. It'll save all the faffing about when you get to the gates and they say, well, you need your pass and all that sort of stuff. Got to remember that. But yeah, remember to buy your parking ticket. Not a very good tip this week, but you know, it's something that you've got to remember to do. So yeah, that's it for this week's show, episode 10. I'll see you next week in episode 11 on the 14th of March. Yeah, make sure to check out the website, find us on Facebook and Twitter, and remember to subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.